Welcome, BwolfTheWolf. We are back with a brilliant The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening on the Nintendo Switch, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. And if not, and there's anything you want to talk about or anything you want to get off your chest, feel free to drop me a comment below or on Facebook or Twitter, and I will do my absolute best to cheer you up. Now, in the last video, we spent the entirety of the video completing dungeon number 8. Now, dungeon number 8, if you didn't see the video, it's not that much of a problem. There is an absolute ton of mini-bosses that you have to deal with, but it's pretty much the same mini-bosses that you've been fighting throughout this game. So you're already going to know what to do on all of these mini-bosses. So that's the only thing you really need to worry about in this dungeon, is the sheer amount of mini-bosses. In terms of navigating the dungeon, it's not really that difficult. There's way more worse dungeons that are a lot more puzzly. So this one's pretty simplistic in navigation, but you do have to deal with quite a few mini-bosses. But if you didn't see the last video, it was a bit of a nightmare for me, purely because I forgot to charge my control. So I had a constant warning sign in the corner of the screen telling me that my batteries were about to run out. So I was in a bit of a rush in the last video, and that did cause me to make a few stupid mistakes. And then I spent about 10 minutes getting lost, which caused me batteries to run out. So the last video, it was a bit of a nightmare just because I forgot to charge my controllers. But don't worry, I've charged my controls this time. Now, what we're going to be doing in this video is we got the 8th instrument in the last video, and we also got this beautiful magic wand. So what we're going to be doing today is we can finally go to the final dungeon where the windfish is. Now, we've had a lot of warnings in this game telling us that if we awaken the windfish, then this island is going to vanish, because this island is a dream of the windfish. So if we awaken the windfish, the dream will vanish, and that means this island will vanish. That's what we've been hearing a lot in this game, so that's something we might need to worry about. But what we need to do is, first things first, we are going to have to fast travel back to Mabe Village, because we are going to need to get something very, very important before we head to the windfish. Now, this is where the windfish is going to be. As you can see, it's very obvious. The big egg is a very big indicator. When we picked up the 8th instrument, it did say the egg about 30 times. So we need to head to the egg. That's where the windfish is going to be. So before we do that, we want to fast travel down here, and we want to go back to Mabe Village. Now, when you first go to the windfish dungeon, you're going to get teleported to a room, and it's going to have 3 doors, and every time you go through a door you pretty much end up in the exact same looking room. So it's very easy to get confused and not know what to do. But what you can do is, I mean, I'm sure if you're lucky you might be able to get through that part of the dungeon with a sheer amount of luck, and if you do manage to do it, then definitely do a lottery ticket, because you're very lucky. But to get the pretty much to get the answer to the puzzle, you have to come back to Mabe Village, and you need to go to the library with the magnifying glass. And the magnifying glass is what we got when we were trying to get the boomerang. So if you want to know how to get the magnifying glass, go and watch my video where I got the boomerang. It should have boomerang in the title of the video. So if you want to know how to get the magnifying glass, just go back and watch that video. But you pretty much need the magnifying glass, and then you need to go to the library in this village, and there's going to be a book we can read, but you can only read it with the magnifying glass. Because I think if you click on the book before you have the magnifying glass, I think Link might make a comment about the book being too small to read or something. He makes some sort of comment about not being able to read it. But with the magnifying glass, you will be able to read it. It's good to come to the library, because all of these different books in here will give you information and little tips about the game. But if you come over here with your magnifying glass and you click on this book right here, Dark Secrets and Mysteries of Koholint. Do you really want to read it? Now, before you read it, I recommend getting a piece of paper if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, or if you want to do it the more modern way, just get your phone and take a picture. But we're going to click yes. Round and round, the passageways of the egg. Now, this right here, I don't know if this is the same code for everybody. So, I mean, you can try this code if you're at this point in the game. You can try this code if you want, but I think this might be randomly generated for every single player, like you'll have a different code, or maybe there's one of many different options, because I don't think this is the same code that I had when I played this on my own. So you might have to read the book yourselves to get your own unique code, but I'm not sure. But you want to take a picture of this or something, because we're going to need to follow this when we get to the windfish. So I'm just going to quickly take a picture of it. God damn, I just had the reverse camera on. That was very scary. Just saw a close-up of my own face. Right, so we're going to take a picture of this code. Lovely. But I'm pretty sure you need the magnifying glass to be able to read this book. Because I think when I clicked on it before I had the magnifying glass, I think Link mentioned something about not being able to read it. And I think he does say something about the text being small or something, but I might be wrong. It's been a while since I did this bit. This book reeks of secrets. Yes, it does. But make sure you write that code down or take a picture of it. Unless you've got a very, very good memory, then you could just memorize it. If you can memorize that code, you're an absolute legend. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're now going to fast travel back to Dampy's shack, and then we're going to walk up to the windfish's egg. This video probably won't be very long. I think this might end up being like a 15-minute video probably. I don't think it's going to take very long to do this, but I guess it depends on how many times I die. Now I do have that cream applied to me. Actually, that's something I want to show you quickly. You know, I mentioned a couple of videos back that the reason we couldn't pick up that cream was because, well, we can pick up the cream, but the reason why you can't apply the cream is because there is a woman that applies the cream for you if you pay rupees to her. Well, if you go to, let me show you actually. This video is going to be short, so I'll show you now. But if you want to get a revive in this game, there is a woman you can speak to. Now, if you fast travel to Manbo's pond, once you've unlocked the ocarina and spoke to the fish, if you come here, there is actually a woman that I think it's this location, but there is a woman you can speak to and she actually gives you a revive. Now, I've already got one equipped, so she won't be able to do it. But if you come into this room right here, there is a very, very kinky woman. Yep, this is the kinky woman. But if you speak to her, she will give you a very special moustache. I nearly said a very special moustache. She will give you a very special massage and you will have a very happy ending, and then you will revive if you die. So make sure you speak to her if you haven't found one of those creams in the dungeon. Hi there, big guy. I'm Crazy Tracy. I've got a little secret for sale that will pump you up. Giggity. But I won't sell it to you. Now, she won't sell it to me because I've already got the cream applied. But if you speak to her, you give her some rupees and she will give you a revive. So if you do end up dying at some point in this game, you will automatically revive, I think with full health. So if you're trying to get the secret ending, that is something that's very important. Because to get the secret ending, you can't die in the game. Which unfortunately, I've already died twice, so we won't get the secret ending. But yeah, that's just a little tip for you. Just fast travel to Manbo's pond or whatever his name is. Yeah, Manbo's pond. And if you haven't got the fast travel point, she's right there. Just above where the witch is. Just there, next to the forest with the crows. But yeah, let's go and head to the windfish now. Now, when you go to the windfish, obviously you need to have all 8 instruments and you need to play a song to awaken the windfish. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let me get my boomerang. I love that you can reflect these javelins or these spears. I love it. Right, so we're going to come up here now. Oh. What are you speaking to me for? You don't normally speak to me here. Hoot, the windfish sleeps long and dreamily in the egg above. When you play the 8 instruments of the sirens in front of the egg, he will awaken. This, my friend, is the only way for you to leave the island. Yeah, I think he says that the first time you come here, and we haven't been here before, so that's why he's talking to me. But yeah, we need to come up here, and we need to play what we need to do, because it doesn't actually really tell you what you need to do. It says you need to play the 8 instruments, and that might confuse you. You might be thinking, how the hell do I play the 8 instruments? But all you need to do is you need to play the song that you learnt from Marin, because this is the ballad of the windfish. So if you just play this song, then you will awaken the windfish. Now this is an absolutely gorgeous song. You're really going to like it. It's very nice. But let's give it a play. I love it how it plays after every single secret. Oh, here comes Mr. Owl with his bloody story. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot hoot. Was that it? Is that all you're going to say? Not even any tips or anything? Right, I've not got full health, which... that could be a bit of a problem because there is going to be a boss fight we need to do, but it's a very, very long boss fight with many different stages. Pretty much everything you've learnt in this game and every single gadget that you've unlocked is going to be needed in this fight. So make sure you remember that, because this boss fight does have a lot of stages. I think it's got like 6 or 7 stages to it. Not very difficult though, but you do need to switch around your gadgets and stuff quite a lot in this fight. I've got 2 fairies, so that's very useful. Do I want to quickly go and heal? Let me quickly come down here and kill a few things just so I can heal up. It won't take long. I'll just break some grass because I want to do this full health. I don't want to risk dying again. I mean, I know I've already died twice, but I don't want to risk dying. I've also got a revive as well, so if we do die, we're instantly going to revive. Oh, this is Dampy. I haven't spoken to Dampy, but if you speak to him, pretty much he's going to go back into this building, and this building here is where you can build... oh look, a heart piece. This building is where you can build your own unique dungeons, so you can create your own cool dungeons with your own boss battles, your own routes and puzzles and stuff like that. So it adds a little bit of replayability to this game, so I'm not going to bother going in there because I want to get the boss defeated. But yeah, that's just like a little extra thing. I think it's a new feature of this game. I don't think it existed in the Game Boy version. I'm finding many hearts at the moment. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. Just one more. One more heart and we can go. Oh, come on. But this is the forest with the crows. Oh god, I nearly fell down that hole then. If I had fallen down that hole, I'd be an absolute twat. God's sake. Just need one more heart. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Right. Now, when you first enter the dungeon, the first thing you're going to have to do is you need to use that code that you just wrote down or took a picture of. So, that's what we need to do first. Windfish's egg. Lovely. Right, so we're going to drop down here. I love Link's scream. Right, now we're going to come forward, and from this point onwards, every time you go through one of these walkways, you're going to pretty much appear in the exact same room. Now, like I said, if you're very lucky and you just keep walking through random doors, if you're lucky, you might just find out the right pathway anyway. And if you do manage to do that, I recommend doing the lottery because you're very, very lucky. So definitely go and get yourself a lottery ticket. But if you went and read that book, you're going to have your own code. I don't know if it's unique or if we all have the same code. I'm not sure. So just go and check the book anyway and make sure you write your own code down. But let's have a look what my code is. Yeah, actually, I've still got the picture of the other one. Yeah, it is a different code. Yeah, because my first code was left, up, left at the beginning, and this code is left, left, up. So it is a different code every single time. So make sure you take a picture of your own code. Right, so I need to go left. Now I need to go left again. Then I need to go up. And then I need to go up. And then we need to go right twice. Right. And then right. And then we need to go up. Oops. Oh no, I needed to go right again. Right, I've messed it up. Whoops. I was supposed to do 3 rights, not 2. Right, left. Left. Up. Up. And then right 3 times. 1. 2. It's pretty hard to see the code because the picture I took is very, very small. And then we've got to go up. There we go. And that means you've gone the right way. Now, once you drop down this hole, that's when you're going to have to start doing the boss battle. So, if you haven't got much time or something, make sure you save it now. If you don't think you're going to have like another 10 minutes to defeat the boss, make sure you save it now. Because as soon as you jump down, then you're going to be doing the boss battle and that. But yeah, that's the... there you go. So yeah, I took a very small picture of it. So I could barely even read it. Lovely. It sort of reminds me of, if you remember, let me just quickly say this before we start the boss battle. If you remember, I can't remember which Metal Gear Solid game it was. I don't know if it was 1 or 2, but one of the Metal Gear Solid games, to defeat a boss, you had to unplug your controller, because obviously back in the PS1 days it weren't wireless. You had to unplug your controller and pull it into the player 2 slot to be able to defeat one of the bosses. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was Metal Gear Solid 1. I mean, it might have been, because I remember it, but I don't remember doing it myself. And I did complete Metal Gear Solid 1, but I never completed or played any of the others. So maybe it was Metal Gear Solid. It was either 1 or 2. I either did it myself or I saw my cousin's boyfriend do it. But it was 1. I just remember you had to unplug the controller and plug it into player 2. I don't know if I'm imagining that. Let me know in the comments. I think that did happen in one of the Metal Gear Solid games, because it's flipping funny. You know, there is some cool things like that. That is some cool shit right there. Hideo Kojima, he's an absolute legend, he is. Just little things like that, you know. Little things like that, so cool. Shame they don't do more stuff like that. Obviously it's a pain in the ass because you don't know what to do, but once you work it out, it's very clever. But let's go and do the boss battle now. Now, each different stage you're going to have to do a different thing, so I can't really remember all of them, but I think the only one that I had a bit of trouble with was the first stage. The first stage of this fight, you need to use your powder. And the reason I had trouble with that was because I haven't used the powder in this game at all, really, except for Brazers. So I forgot I had it, to be honest. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, the island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place, but you had to come here and disrupt our plans. Hehe, you can never defeat us. Let's rumble. God, it's like Scooby-Doo. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling links. Do you actually have a name? It doesn't even say what its name is. I'm just going to call it a nightmare. Okay, right. So he bounces around like a very annoying slime. I think we have to use the powder, because I think stage 1 was the only one I had a trouble with, because I completely forgot that I could use powder on the enemies, because like I said, I've never used it in this game really, except for lighting Brazers. So I completely forgot that this was usable on enemies. So yeah, you just want to throw it on the on this bouncy slime, and then you'll go into stage 2. It's not a very difficult fight, but it's just trying to work out all of the different abilities. I should have played this game on the harder difficulty, I feel like. It's been a very easy playthrough. Ah, okay, right, he's done. Now, what does he do next? Oh, I think we have to whack. Yeah, this is a little bit like, you know, Crash Bandicoot 1, you know, Cortex. You know, you have to whack back those green little laser balls during the Crash Bandicoot 1 boss fight with Cortex. It's sort of like that. Oops. You need to smack them back, but I think he shoots pink ones and he shoots blue ones. Oops, I keep messing up. So you need to hit the pink ones back and dodge the blue ones. There you go. I don't think your shield reflects them. I think you have to use your sword. Yeah, dodge those ones, because those ones I don't think you can block. Ouch. I mean, hitting it with a sword is working, so we're just going to use the sword. Oh, you git! Oh, you git! I need to be a bit closer to him. Oh, come on! There we go. How many times have we hit him? 2 or 3? Oh, crap. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can reflect it with your shield. Dodging is very awkward, ain't it? Oh! Oh, come on! Shoot the pink one! Right, there we go. I'm just going to quickly eat a fairy because I took an unnecessary amount of damage then. A stupid amount of damage. I don't know, what does he do now? Oh, this one, you remember at the start of the game, the first dungeon we did, we had to fight that weird, like, I think it was called Moldorm or something like that, but it's just the same as that. It does get very, very quick though, you just got to keep smacking his towel. But it's exactly the same as that Dungeon 1 boss, but he's very, very fast. Ouch. Jesus! Oh, that was lucky. Right, what now? Oh, this is... Hey, look, it's the pig guy. That looks like the main boss that's normally in Zelda. You have to hit him when he's not spinning his weapon. I think the best way of doing this is to charge him. You're going to take a lot of damage during this bit. Yeah, I don't think he takes damage from normal hits. I think you've got to charge him, or maybe use your dash attack, maybe with your Pegasus boots. I think. What the hell happened there? Also, you can't hit these bats if you're wondering why I'm dodging them all. I'm having a bit of trouble hitting him at the moment. I think this is probably the worst bit of the fight, really, because it's just awkward to hit him. Ow. Oh, fucking come on. Why can't I hit ya? I don't think I can use the boomerang. I'm pretty sure you have to use your Pegasus boots, or you need to do a charge attack. Yeah, it's going to have to be a charge attack. I'm going to have to eat another fairy at this rate. I'm doing very badly at the moment. I don't know how many times I've got to hit him. Oh, there we go. I hit him once. I took a bit of damage doing it. Let me eat another fairy. Yeah, this is probably the worst bit of the fight, to be honest. So as soon as he's finished shooting bats at you, then charge at him. Even if you're going to take a bit of damage, that's probably the easiest way of getting him, to be honest. So if you just start charging that, there you go. You hit him, but you take a bit of damage at the same time. So, not the best way of doing it, but you know, desperate times calls for desperate measures. But yeah, I think the charge attack, where you spin and swipe your sword, that's the only way of damaging him or charging him like that. I'm taking damage every time I do it, but at least I'm actually hitting him now, so who cares? As long as you defeat the boss and don't die, who cares? Maybe this is the way you have to do it, who knows? Probably isn't though. Because if we were playing this on a harder difficulty... He's got too much bloody health. Which wave is this? Like wave 4, ain't it? I think the next one we have to use our wand, maybe. Because he's going to turn into a caterpillar, I think, or a centipede or something. Oh, there we go, brilliant. Right, let me get my wand out. I'm pretty sure it's the wand now. Yeah, he turns into like one of these little worms. This one's the easy. Try not to take any damage on this bit, because the next one I think might be the final one maybe, but that one is one that you can easily take a lot of damage on, I think. I don't know what weapons we can use for this. Yeah, this is one of the worst ones for me. When the eye appears, you have to shoot it. Yeah, you can use your wand. I don't know what the quickest weapon would be. I suppose this would be the quick. Can you hit it? I don't know if you can use your sword. No, you have to shoot it with a ranged weapon. So your wand, your boomerang, or your bow. Not getting off many shots, are we? I'm dodging pretty well though, aren't I? I think as you do damage to the eye, I think these legs get a bit faster. Getting off like 2 hits each time, not doing too bad, I guess. Well, he might get 3 off this time. Oh no, only 2 hits and then he closes his eye. So just focus on dodging the tentacles, especially if you're playing on that heroic difficulty or whatever it's called, because you take 2 hearts of damage instead of 1. But I think this is the last stage of the fight now. Shit, I'm going up dead. Good job I got that revive cream. Oh, sorry if you heard my phone. There we go, we did it. He's got the same hairstyle as me, doesn't he? This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. So a bunch of like random mysterious creatures have kept the windfish asleep, because if the windfish awakens, then this island will vanish. But everything in this island is just a dream. So none of this stuff really exists. But then what about Link? Does that mean Link don't exist? Link isn't real? Or is Link dreaming too? I'm not too sure. This bit does confuse the hell out of me, to be honest. Our world. Our world. Because ain't the main villain in The Legend of Zelda that pig guy? Beginning with G, Ganon or something like that. Because that nightmare looked like a pig, didn't it? Beowulf, you have beaten all the nightmares. Oh, so they are nightmares, okay. Climb the stairs before you. With pleasure. It's actually raining today, like thunderstorms, so I guess the kids are staying indoors for wet playtime. You know, when it rains and the kids can't go out for lunch. I think they're doing that, so no screaming today. That's very nice. I mean, if I'm gonna awaken the windfish, then that means you're also gonna vanish, ain't you, Owl? Bit confused, to be honest. Hoot. Young lad, I mean Link, the hero, you have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. As part of the windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. Oh, so you're part of his spirit. Okay, so you're technically not really real too. But one day, the nightmares entered the dream and begun wreaking havoc. Yeah, nightmares do wreak havoc in your mind. They really do. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Beowulf, Link. My work is done. The windfish will wake soon. Goodbye, Hoot. Look at his happy little face. That is a cute owl. Looks like a character you'd see in what's it called? Animal Crossing. Look at this majestic beast. Jesus Christ. It's like one of those little ornaments you can get for like your mum or dad or your nan or something. Oh God. Very Japanese themed, ain't it? Windfish. I am the windfish. All right, no need to. Look, I think Mr. Smith did the subtitles for this character because of the caps lock. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams, an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily, it be the nature of dreams to end. When I doused awaken, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. So that means we're going to lose our bird Marin. Look, Marin's got the hots for Link. He doesn't want to lose his girl. Can't you just go back to sleep? At least let me take her out on a date first before you wake up, mate. That's the least you can do for me, Windfish. Someday thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Yeah, I guess, I suppose. I mean, it's still not technically real though, is it? It's just a memory. Come, Link. Let us awaken together. So was I asleep as well? Because otherwise I'm going to vanish with this dream world too. I must be asleep. Because Link was at a bit. I don't know if you saw this. In the beginning, when you start this game, there's like a little cutscene of Link in like a storm. And then you wake up on the beach. So maybe I just passed out on my boat, and then maybe this windfish stuff is like my dream. So Coho Lint is the Windfish's dream, and the Windfish is my dream. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. Who knows? Play the 8 instruments. Play the Song of Awakening. With pleasure. I love playing this song. It's beautiful. Oh no. Ah, farewell. I'm not going to miss you, Taryn. You can go away, you can. Oh no, not Marin and the cute little foxes. No, come on. I think I might be the bad guy in this game. Why is there an egg on top of a volcano? It's a very dangerous place to put an egg, ain't it? Yeah, I think I've just passed out from being in the storm and on my boat. So maybe I've passed out and this entire game was like Link's dream, I guess. I don't know. It's got to be something like that. And there we go. That was The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I kind of thought I was correct, but then I saw that massive majestic wow just flying through the air. So I'm not quite sure now. I thought, yeah, maybe this entire thing was just like Link's dream. The whole windfish stuff, all of it was just Link's dream or something, because he's passed out in the storm. But after seeing that majestic wow flying through the sky, I'm questioning everything now. But like somebody told me in the comments, once again, thank you for all the tips you gave me. I keep forgetting your name, but they said that there is a secret ending if you complete this game without dying. So maybe that ending is a bit different, and maybe that ending will make things a bit more clear or something. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. This was my first time playing any Zelda game ever, and it was absolutely brilliant. And also we started from the beginning, because this is technically the first Zelda game, if I remember correctly. Came out in '93 on the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, I think. I think it was the Game Boy Color. But yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. And yeah, like, share, and join the pack today.